And welcome back, my fellow lost souls, to Let's Play Silent Hill 3. After a long, harrowing night fighting against many different monstrosities, Heather has finally made it home. So let's just throw the door open, go say hi to Dad, and man, try to forget this night. Maybe skip town for a bit. It's been brutal. Oh, wait. wrong door, my bad. This is the right door. You know, Heather's had a long night, a little disoriented.
Oh. Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? No! 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 Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
And at an absolutely critical moment, Heather hesitates and just couldn't pull the trigger on Claudia. Bit easier said than done. However, this guy, on the other hand, he's a little bit more horrific looking, so I think we'll have an easy time shooting at him. Now, this is the boss fight, the Missionary. This guy is pretty unique as far as bosses go. You're automatically equipped with the handgun regardless of what you had before starting this fight, so let's just pop a quick shot at this guy. He can block the handgun bullets. However, there is a way around this, so, whoop, he's gonna start rushing. So, what we want to do is equip the silencer that we got, and also I just want to immediately start strafing to the right, because, oh! Yeah, he has quite the reach on his blades there, so let me see. Here he comes. The silencer hides the muzzle flare, preventing him from blocking your shots, and get a few shots in, go in, kick him in the head, and then back up real quick. Now, this is one option you have for taking this guy on, is using the silenced handgun. However, another is, let's equip the shotgun. Take inventory of our bullets here. We got 35 shots altogether, so more than enough to take this guy down. He takes about 12 shotgun blasts. Turn your light off and do a little tactical espionage action, and just wander around, and he will lose track of you in the dark, so you can run up to him, bait an attack, and then let's get up close, take another shot. Oh, that was the wrong distance. That was a wasted shot. You want to be very careful with how you want to approach this guy. Whoop. That was close. Take another shot at him. Oh, the shot just whiffed entirely there. Well, this is wasting some shotgun ammo, but that's how this fight goes sometimes. Oh, yeah, another missed shot. Oh boy, this might cause some problems later, but it's not a huge deal. And we'll just take another shot at him. This is going rather poorly, honestly. Like, at least I'm not taking a ton of damage. Also, he can block your shotgun blasts from the front, but you're usually able to hit him if you either catch him while he's attacking, or just from behind like this. One thing to note is that if you get him running into the corner by the roof entry...
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you...
I'm sorry.
Then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will. Is he okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
How are you gonna get there?
None of your business.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by when you're finished saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
So, yes, unfortunately, Heather's father is dead. I'll find that woman and make her pay. I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way. But, unfortunately, Harry has passed, and not in a particularly gratified way either. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. As I was saying, before the cutscene would happen, if you manage to get the monster running into the corner by the rooftop entrance, it's possible for him to get stuck into the wall and start running into it repeatedly, and you can just pump shotgun shells into his back and take him out that way. Besides, Douglas is waiting outside. Dad, why'd you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar. And yes, a slight change to Heather's character model. She's going to have the bloodstains from Harry's lap on her jacket for the rest of the game. Rather unfortunate configuration, but she probably doesn't have to worry about too many people seeing her. Now, inside Heather's bedroom, you're going to find a stun gun and some stun gun batteries. The stun gun is a bit of a weird weapon. It's like a hybrid melee gun. What it does is you shock an enemy with it, and it will, more often than not, just knock them down immediately. But not consistently, and the ammo for it is exceedingly rare, so I'm probably never going to use this, except maybe once just to show it off, but it's not really that helpful. Even when you have bullet adjust giving you a lot more stun gun charges to play around with, I still really couldn't recommend using this, but it's an interesting weapon nonetheless. Yeah, the weapon quality in this game is kind of lopsided. Morning always comes. It's corny, but it's true. But if your eyes are closed, it always feels like it's night. That's the hero's line from this movie. I always liked that line, but now it just seems stupid. And yes, you can examine Heather's room, see the various baubles that she's got. I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. Anything else of interest? No. Hey, she gets her own bathroom, that's nice. But we better not keep Douglas waiting. There's nothing else in Heather's apartment, so let's just get on out of here. You can take the stun gun if you want it. It's really not that helpful. There isn't any situation where I'd say, oh, you absolutely want to have the stun gun. So, yeah, it just kind of there. And now that we have defeated the boss, there's a new comment for the mailbox. Or at least there should be. I guess I screwed up by checking it earlier. Heather will, every once in a while, have a comment on this mailbox. If you have Silent Hill 2 clear data, where she says, there's nothing in the mailbox from a dead wife or otherwise. Not that I have one of those anyway. Which, of course, is a reference to the letter James got from Mary that kicked off the plot of Silent Hill 2. Or at least the letter that he thought he got. Now, this video going forward is mostly going to be cutscenes, so let's just get into the next stretch of cutscene. Go talk to Douglas outside and get a ride to Silent Hill.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard, and he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it. Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
You've been there?
once, on a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital. You got the map, right?
Yeah,
Gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Well, it is nice to see that Heather and Douglas have finally smoothed things out. It looks like they're getting along much better than they were at the start of the game, but we are finally in the town of Silent Hill, past the game's halfway point, right? Yeah, that's something that tends to get mocked when discussing this game. So we have been given the objective from a mysterious man named Vincent to find Leonard. No last name, so might be a little tricky, but fortunately he gave us a couple addresses to check where we might find him. Now, Douglas is heading to Leonard's house, which seems like the obvious place to see him, but apparently he was also having a stay at the Brookhaven Mental Hospital, so Heather's going to check that out. We are at Jack's Inn from the previous game, and in fact, this entire section of Silent Hill with the Historical Society outside of Toluca Lake, this is basically just completely reused from Silent Hill 2. They imported the map data into this game and upscaled the textures, so I do want you to be mindful that when we're going out in the area, if you see any like frame drops or the game starts chugging, that is actually the game itself. The PS2 has a bit of trouble rendering out this area, which causes some problems. A couple other points from that massive cutscene that we just saw. Of course, Heather's father is in fact Harry Mason from the first game, and Heather is the baby that Harry was given at the end of that game, so it's all coming together, and this is in fact a direct sequel to Silent Hill 1, following up on the plot threads that seemingly were resolved in that game, but apparently Dahlia had a successor in Claudia. And of course, we've got a save point waiting for us here. That's got to be a coincidence, but still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Well, that's neither here nor there. One other random point that I'd like to bring up, and this is just something that I like to think, but it's never been confirmed one way or another. Douglas mentions that he previously had gone to Silent Hill on a missing persons case where he never found the guy. I like to think that he was actually sent to look for James, because in the follow-up to this game, Silent Hill 4, there is a brief bit of dialogue mentioning that after James went to Silent Hill in the second game, he was never seen again, and Douglas was never able to find his guy going to Silent Hill. There's nothing that actually confirms that's the case or not, but I like to think it, and it's so open-ended, you know, and your guess is as good as mine, right? Heading into the town proper, you'll notice that the fog is ridiculously dense in this game. We also got a bunch of split heads roaming around the area. Now, pretty much the entire area that was present in this section of Silent Hill, in Silent Hill 2, is here in this game, but there is basically nothing to find. There are no items in the streets of Silent Hill. You can spend all your time looking for them and not find anything, so we're just going to quickly get to where we want to be, which of course is Brookhaven Hospital, but there is one thing we can check out on the way. Not Pete's Bolorama, sadly. Can't go do any bowling. Rosewater Park is also completely blocked off. It's just gated and you can't explore that area at all. However, an area from the previous game that we can get into, besides Brookhaven of course, is the Heaven's Night Strip Club. So let's head on in here. There is, you do not have to come in here, but there's a bunch of supplies in here, which is going to be helpful for us. Here we get one of the 3 remaining shotgun shells pickups in the game. Not that it's going to matter too much for the area coming up, since I'm not really going to be using the shotgun. Got some first aid kits, or a first aid kit and some beef jerky, but it will be handy later on down the line. I would definitely want to get every bit of ammo we have here. On this table is a tourism pamphlet. I've forgotten it, but it's true. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Widmark. I feel like Roger Widmark's on somebody's payroll. As Douglas had commented, Silent Hill, even when it's not filled with monsters, is a little more than a little screwy as a town. It's a flyer from a club. It shows a woman with long black hair. The Return of Lady Maria from 8 p.m. on the 27th. This is another Silent Hill 2 bonus if you have save data on your memory card. Lady Maria, of course, is a reference to Maria from the previous game. Unlike that Maria, who at the very least had dyed blonde hair, this Lady Maria does have jet black hair, though her face does look relatively similar, so perhaps the Maria we met in Silent Hill 2 was indeed based on a real person. That's neither here nor there, though. In any version of that story, it's highly likely that Maria dies, so you know, who cares at this point, right? But just a little interesting thing to check out, plus some supplies. I did mention at the start of the game that there is a specific weapon that has very limited ammo that I'm going to be turning on bolt adjust for when we get it, just so I can actually make some use of it. And it's not the stun gun, but it is a weapon we're going to find in the Brookhaven Hospital. That's not going to be until next video, but that's just something I want to cover so we can go over why I'm not too concerned about having a lot of shotgun ammo. There are some split heads past the Brookhaven Hospital, but we have no need to worry about them. We can just head right on in. Now be wary when you get in here, because there are going to be some enemies roaming around in the side hallways, but we can just immediately head into the office in the central area and avoid them for the time being, which is a good idea, because in here you get a map, and over this way, got some health drinks, and let me see, got a save point here, of course. So, let's make our save for this video and call it a video, and when we come back, we will be exploring Brookhaven Hospital and see if we can't find Leonard. That's probably going to be easier said than done, because based on the sounds we were hearing out there, I already got some stuff waiting for us, just ready to give us a hard time. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.